sidelines, Allie LaForce. Taking a look at Minnesota.
A win here is obviously crucial for them. If they can soak up the crowd's energy and get the dub, it might just give them the boost they need to do it again on the road. But they need to be in the zone tonight to make it all happen.
2 on the clock. Shot from the wing. And that one's good. Holmgren. You look at the Timberwolves, and their season could be riding on this game 4.
I think you're right. I mean, if they drop this game, they need to win 3 straight to reach the finals. And 2 of those wins would have to come on the road, and that's a tough task.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Well, let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
Here's Conley. Great D that time from Holmgren.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest. Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Pass to Edwards. Now Randall. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, that's Randall working in his comfort zone. You can see how confident he is on his ability to score inside.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Minnesota. At around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Here's Edwards. Drills the elbow jumper. And that ties it up.
If you find yourself in between in that mid-range area, Anthony Edwards so confident. Rise and fire, young sir.
Here's Williams. The shot misses. McDaniels from long range. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Left side, Williams. Shoots over Randall. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron, and it falls.
I'd say at this point, we're expecting that jumper to fall for Jalen Williams.
Right side, Conley. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Edwards looking it over. Pass to Conley. The 3 is up. And no good. So it's Oklahoma City now. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Knocks down the long J. Holmgren's got 5 now.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Conley to halt the run. McDaniels, that's good.
You have to anticipate those quick release opportunities. Jaden McDaniels ready on the catch.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort. From the arc. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And we've seen Edwards grow a lot in the past few years. He has a great understanding of how to put defenders in tough spots.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws of the game now. And both free throws good for Edwards.
Anthony Edwards is a 3-level scorer. He can beat you in a lot of ways, and he's extremely confident when the game is hanging in the balance.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Stolen by Conley. McDaniels with it, and it's Dort picking him up. Pass to Conley. And here's Edwards. Gobert with it. 5 on the clock. Here's McDaniels. Minnesota again missing.
A fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Williams from long range. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I briefly spoke with Chris Finch. I asked him specifically about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and what their defensive game plan is for him, and Coach said we have to be active, we have to keep him in front of us, and to try to limit his chances around the rim. Their offense really opens up when he's able to attack the basket, so let's see if the defense is up for the challenge. B.A.?
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Minnesota shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And Chris Finch has called timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. That free throw misses. And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
What you love about Rudy Gobert is he understands his strengths and where he can impact the game. That is primarily on the defensive end, but also as a screen setter offensively.
Now here's Holmgren. 5 points in the game. Pass to Williams. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Randall outside. Sinks the tray. Randall's got 5 points.
Well, you cannot sleep on Julius Randle. Catch and shoot jumper. Okay, Julius, we see you.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Pass to Edwards. To the wing on the left. Dort grabs the miss.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. Thunder able to keep possession. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander.
Aggressive on the defensive end by Jaden McDaniels. Boy, he makes that shooter work.
Here's Randall. Oklahoma City grabs the miss. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. Pass to Dort. Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Dort. Fires from the corner. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Here's Edwards. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
How about that handle? The triple drive by Anthony Edwards, so tough.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Stolen by Conley. Fast break, Minnesota. McDaniels. It's good on the putback. And now just a 3-point Thunder lead.
Huge putback. This guy plays with so much energy.
I don't know anybody that goes after the boards harder. Pass to Holmgren. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Buries it down low. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Now here's McDaniels. He's got 5. The 3. Hartenstein pulls it in. Thunder leading by 5. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has become the master at drawing fouls.
And he sinks the second. And here's Conley. Still no points. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
These calls can be so difficult for officials to make.
Here's Edwards. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Let's remember, Anthony Edwards is 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan. Those long arms, very difficult to deal with defensively. Draws the contact there.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
Well, we know Edwards has an impressive skill set, but what really separates him is the competitive edge that he plays with.
Pass to Williams. Over Edwards. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
And so far, they've had the advantage on the boards.
Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Guys, you have to put a body on Anthony Edwards. This guy is too skilled and too strong.
Minnesota shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. The first one falls. That one's no good. Thunder leading by 3. Now Holmgren. He's got 5. Shoots over Randall. And it's Holmgren missing. Outside Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. He's got 9. It's blocked by Gobert.
Wow, insanely tough to get a shot off when Rudy Gobert is around. Wow.
And Hartenstein slams it in.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Outside Edwards. 5 to shoot. Inside. Here's Gobert. Gilgeous-Alexander with a rebound. Thunder leading by 5. It's tipped. Stolen by Conley. And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to review the game plan.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Substitution on the court.
Here's DiVincenzo. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. Here's Holmgren, leading by 5. Dort outside. Outside, Williams. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 7 points.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Gobert. Rejected by Holmgren.
And you can't forget about Holmgren's reach, especially when he's nearby on defense.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Edwards. There's the drive.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
He's had 6 attempts at the line. He's made 5 of them. No good on the free throw. And the second free throw is good. 43 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Caruso with it. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. And Conley grabs the miss. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota. 6-point game. We've got 13 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Randall. And that one drops. Randall's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
From deep, Holmgren. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for Oklahoma City. Hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. This stadium is rocking right now as we return to the Western Conference Finals. And what do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
Outside Reed. Lets the 3 fly. Counted from distance. Reed's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Wallace with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Back to Wallace. Pass to Holmgren. Shoots over Reed. And it's Holmgren missing. The Timberwolves trail. The 3, DiVincenzo. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Oklahoma City trailing. Let's find out the news on Jaden McDaniels. What do you have, Allie?
Thank you, guys. I got a status report from the Timberwolves head athletic trainer. He said they're concerned this is a serious injury and it's going to keep him out of the rotation. The concern is obvious. Here in the conference finals, the slimmest of margins can make a big difference. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks. Appreciate the update. Obviously, guys, you hate to see an injury like this.
Yeah, just so tough. It comes with the territory of being a professional athlete. But yes, here's hoping he recovers soon.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
Now here's Conley. Still without a bucket. Pass to DiVincenzo. Offensive rebound. Now here's Reed. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Jalen Williams.
Yeah, that's the motor of Naz Reid. Really impressive drawing the contact.
That one misses. He hits the second from the line.
Well, the beauty of someone like Naz Reid, he's proven already in his career. You can bring him off the bench to great effect, or if you need him to be a step-in starter, he's equally capable.
Now here's Caruso. Stolen by Conley. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Randall, good. Randall's got 9 points. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Minnesota?
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Williams misses. Minnesota with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Randall can't hit. Thunder trail by 4. Williams up top. Pass to Joe. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
And there's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's his first foul. And here's Reed. Can't cash it in from close range. To the inside. Finished off the break. Williams has got his first 2 points.
Great teamwork on that drive. Punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end. He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
That puts him in the lead. Caruso's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Randall. And he drops in the layup off the glass. 11 points in the game.
Boy, there was plenty of contact down low, but Randall assertive and able to find the finish.
Off target with the 3.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's the 3. Williams grabs the board. Here are the Thunder with the ball. Gilgeous-Alexander. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. With the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 1. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Ooh, Gilgeous-Alexander turning on the Jets.
Well, that's just anticipation from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, making things happen defensively and turning it into offense.
Down low. Holmgren with the block. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 13 points in the game. Off with the layup. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Free throw drops for Conley.
Well, the seasoned veteran Mike Conley has been such a soft-spoken guy, but he has also been one of the NBA's best leaders, both on and off the floor.
The Timberwolves trail. Outside, DiVincenzo.
It's a little too early to be over the limit. They need to keep a close eye on their foul situation.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one at the line is good. And Minnesota making a change here. Both shots good from the stripe. And it's Oklahoma City's ball. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 13. Over McDaniels. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6 in the quarter. Now Alexander Walker. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
It's a neck-and-neck game here in Minneapolis. Reed with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending. Reed can't hit.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
To the paint. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 to shoot. Randall pulls down the board. Reed sets a screen. Randall, good. Randall's got 13 now.
Well, Julius Randle, once he starts percolating, is a dangerous offensive player.
Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. Left side, DiVincenzo. Pass to Randall. With some arc. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 15 points in the game. Joe on the wing. Screen by Holmgren. 6 on the shot clock. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Holmgren's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Yeah, it's certainly room for growth from Holmgren in the mid-range. But good to see him taking the shot rather than passing on it.
Now here's Reed. 6 points for him. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Pass to Williams. Oklahoma City the rebound. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Joe. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And the foul called on Nickeil Alexander-Walker. That's his first foul of the game. So both teams making some changes here. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. McDaniels covering. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Ooh, and that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
They've done a lot of good things today, but one area they need to improve is their ball security.
And the Timberwolves with possession, trailing by 2. And stolen by Hartenstein. Here we go, one-on-one. Floats one. Wallace's shot is good. Wallace has gotten his first basket of the night.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Shannon's shot is off.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Hartenstein. Nice D from Reed. And here's Alexander Walker. Yet to see a basket. Pass to Shannon. Out of bounds. It'll be Thunderball. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 15. Lets it fly from 18. Alexander Walker grabs the board. Timberwolves trail by 4. Here's McDaniels. Another miss. Boy, they're in a funk right now. So it's Oklahoma City now. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. No luck on that one. And the Timberwolves with possession.
That's 2 fouls in as many quarters. He may have to adjust his approach now.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight. He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Dort from behind the arc. He can't hit that time. And here's Minnesota now. Now Alexander Walker. McDaniels with it. Three-pointer. Pure from three-point range. McDaniels got 8 points.
Yeah, McDaniels really trying to become consistent with that jump shot.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. Dort for 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Outside McDaniels. And that misses. That would have put him up.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
The kick out to Edwards. For 3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
To the inside. Out to the right wing. Right side, Williams. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. He's got 12.
And I like when Williams works in these mid-range areas. I mean, such an impressive score.
Here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Gobert. Play into his straight. Gobert inside.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Minnesota making a change here. Thunder trail by 3. Here's Williams. He's got 12. Pass to Dort. Here's Holmgren. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Deflected.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
And the free throw numbers, 6 of 8 so far. Free throw good, Edwards.
Early on, he was forcing his way to the line. But in the second period, he's kind of taking what the defense gives him.
We've got 13 seconds left in the first half. Oh, Edwards nails it. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. It's Minnesota up 6. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And we welcome you back to Game 4, folks. Thanks for joining us. Minnesota leading by 6. Left side, Edwards. Over Dort. The Thunder with the rebound.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
Now here's Holmgren. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the three-pointer goes. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 18 points in the game. Pass to Shannon. And they get it back.
And he's looking to get on a roll here to start the second half.
And I've got to believe that was something they talked about during the break. Get him some good looks into the paint, get into the heart of the defense. Beautiful.
From deep, Holmgren. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
There, we saw the three-pointer from Holmgren in college, trying to carry that success here now over into the league.
Alexander Walker.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Pass to Edwards. Inside, to the right side. Now Gobert. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, easy 2 for Gobert.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Williams. Here's the floater. The shot that time not on target. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert.
They tried to stay perfect in the half, but 3 for 4 now.
Alexander Walker with it. Back to Gobert. Outside, Alexander Walker. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
This guy plays with such confidence and ability to score in a variety of ways. Nice.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 18 points for him. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Naz Reid. That's his first foul of the game. And so it's Oklahoma City with it. The shot from the high post. The Thunder with another miss. right around 3 minutes into this second half. Pass to Shannon. Takes a three. Hartenstein pulls it in. Thunder trail by 3. Stolen by Reed. Fast break, Minnesota. Alexander Walker with it. Now Gilgeous-Alexander defending.
SGA, an outstanding defender. That time sends it back.
Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. Here's Reed. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Reed's got 4 points in the quarter.
Looked like some confusion defensively that time. Left him wide open for a nice look on the jumper.
Pass to Hartenstein. Stolen by Reed. Outside, Alexander Walker. The 3 ball. And Shannon gets it to go. And now it's an 8-point Minnesota lead.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
Fades away. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 20 points.
We all know that SGA is very capable of averaging 30 for a season. Tonight's exploit should come as no surprise.
All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Something else that they've had working for them is attacking the offensive glass. Boy, taking advantage and creating second chance points. Impressive.
Now here's Holmgren. Jacks up a 3. And it's Shea hitting the 3.
You love how fast Shea Gilgeous-Alexander gets into that shooting motion. As soon as it touches his hands, it is ready to go.
Pass to Reed. Back to Edwards. Nice shot from the wing. Edwards got 18.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Now here's Williams. He's got 12. Reed with it. Now guarded by Holmgren. Pass to Edwards. Here's Shannon. A deep 3. Hartenstein pulls it in.
I'll tell you, his shot is just lost right now. There's just no consistency. Amazing that they're still up in this basketball game.
Now here's Williams. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 6. Over to the wing. From downtown. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Pass to Reed. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. It's a 5-point game. Outside for Dort. Plenty of space. And it's in there. So Dort's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander facilitating for his team right now. What a pretty pass.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game. Thunder trail by 3. Caruso, right side. Pass to Holmgren. Now here's Caruso. DiVincenzo covering. Now here's Wiggins. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
Outside, DiVincenzo. Three-pointer, no good.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
Offensive board. Here's Holmgren. Holmgren for 2.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
Randall with it. Hartenstein covering. Outside Reed. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Reed's got 12 points.
After taking some time to find his rhythm, he's been unstoppable since the break.
And here's Caruso. Up top, Hartenstein. Pass to Holmgren. Outside Joe. Wiggins with it. For the tie. It's not going to go for him.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Now Edwards. He's got 18. Fires the three. Hartenstein pulls it in.
Well, when you've been struggling as he has, you love that your teammates have really stepped up and taken the challenge.
Pass to Caruso. Back to Hartenstein. Stolen by Reed. Here's DiVincenzo. The kick out to Edwards. Outside McDaniels. Holmgren with the block.
Wow, Chet Holmgren sending it back. He is willing to take on any kind of challenge.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Thunder trail by 3. Caruso outside. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here's Alexander Walker. Shoots from the block. That one's wide left. Wiggins outside. Shot is good, and this game is back to even. Wiggins has got his first 3 points of the game.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Here's Reed. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
Boy, Naz Reed able to concentrate and finish despite incredible defense.
Here's Caruso. The kick out to Wiggins. Back to Caruso. Shot clock at 5. Outside, Williams. For the lead. And another 3 for Oklahoma City.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
A minute 42 left to play in the third quarter here. Here's Alexander Walker. Hits the three-pointer. Alexander Walker's got 6 points. And it's amazing. Neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time.
Yeah, these guys are leaving it all on the floor tonight.
Now here's Williams. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Randall with a steal. We've got 1:08 left in the third quarter here. Oklahoma City trailing. Here's Joe. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
Oh, my goodness. How about the range on display from Isaiah Joe?
Randall deciding where to go with it. And there's a call on Aaron Wiggins. That's his first foul. And the Thunder making a change here.
Substitution on court.
Here's DiVincenzo. 5 points in the game. Here's Williams. Oh, and he can't cap off the break. And the Timberwolves with possession. Up top, Randall. 13 points in the game. Pass to McDaniels. 5 to shoot. Here's DiVincenzo. Pulls up on the wing. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Down low. To the middle. Shoots it from the high post. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Continued to rack up points in that quarter. His total for the night to 23. And don't go far. We'll be right back. We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Thunder with a lead. Out to the wing. Back to Wallace. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. Over to the left wing. Wallace's shot is good. And the Thunder lead by 4.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Here's Randall. Oh, sweet move. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
And defensively, how do you leave them that open in crunch time?
Pass to McDaniels. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. That one doesn't drop. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. DiVincenzo picks him up. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. The baseline J. Alexander Walker grabs the board.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Oklahoma City leading by 3. Pass to Williams. Beyond the arc. Offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
Hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. Send it over to Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. And a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
Okay, thank you, Allie. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Outside McDaniels. Outside, DiVincenzo. No good on the 3.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Fires from 14. Williams' shot is good. And it's a 7-point Thunder lead.
Oh, what a nice stroke from the mid-range for Jalen Williams, making you pay.
Left side McDaniels. Over Williams. No good off the glass.
He's been just a little off the mark tonight. Really the story of the game so far.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA using that size.
When you use it right, the pump fake's as effective a move as there is.
Randall with the drive. Here's Alexander Walker. Another miss by Minnesota.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Hartenstein a screen. And he lobs it up top. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized. Defense pays. Now here's Alexander Walker. Up top, Reed. To end the run. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota.
Well, after hitting one triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
It's Holmgren, high post. Outside, Williams. Shot clock at 6. The 3. Reed with the rebound.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
Pass to McDaniels. Randall outside. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Shoots over DiVincenzo. No good with a jumper from the wing. Timberwolves trail by 11. Alexander Walker with it. And it's Dort picking him up. Outside, DiVincenzo. Lets it go from the wing. McDaniels, that's good.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
Pass to Holmgren. Here's Hartenstein. Reed defending. Ford, right side. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
He really hooked the defender with that pump fake. It worked to perfection.
Williams on the wing. No good on the triple.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Randall. Good. And that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
Now, the physicality that Julius Randle possesses, this guy is always proven capable despite defenders nearby.
And the basket is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 14 points here in the second half.
And no surprise here, right? This guy is not only a gifted player, but he is so smart on the offensive end.
And here in the fourth, he's been zeroed in, hitting some big-time buckets.
So it's the Thunder now, following the score by Minnesota. Outside, Williams. Outside for Dort. From outside the arc. Williams, that's good. And the Thunder lead by 10.
Well, you got to be able to shoot fast in the league. So it's nice to see Williams doesn't need a lot of setup time.
And Chris Finch has called timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Now here's Conley. Picked by Gobert. And he's going for the oop here. And stolen by Holmgren. Holmgren with a big reach.
Yeah, the defense making it way too easy for Holmgren. Got to push him farther out than this.
And here's Edwards. There's the triple. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. And Holmgren's got the ball here for OKC. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Well, you love that they've been able to rely on him time and time again. You love the effort here late.
For three, Conley sends it home from three-point land.
Mike Conley, we know his pre-shot preparation is excellent. Catch and shoot bucket, yes, sir.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Now Edwards. 6 to shoot. Pass to Gobert. Launches a three. A shot by Conley. No good. Thunder leading by 11. Williams from long range. Gets the three to fall. Williams has got 20.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Here's Edwards. Hartenstein pulls it in. So it's Oklahoma City now. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Holmgren. Fires the three. Buries it from three.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Timberwolves trail by 17. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
As the game has gone on, they've had trouble protecting the rock. And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Williams with it. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Now the Timberwolves with it. Boy, he overdid it there. Too much force on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant one.
Ooh, hard foul. Can't let him get away with that level of contact.
That's a simple call for the officials to make. Everyone knows the league is cracking down on that kind of intimidation tactic. That free throw, no good.
Guys, what you love about Julius Randle is the well-rounded nature of his game. Because he works so hard on his shooting ability, it makes his dribble drive that much more dangerous.
Down low. Here's Gobert. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Boy, wreaking havoc with his size down there. The stifled power. Rudy Gobert, assertive. My goodness.
And so Gobert nails both of them. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Gilgeous-Alexander, double team. Clock at 4. And he's going for the lob. And Williams punches it home.
Yeah, nice finish from Williams on the alley-oop. I mean, that takes some real athleticism.
To the paint. And stolen by Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Picked up by Reed. Pass to Dort. Now Holmgren. Let's go with a three. Alexander Walker grabs a board. Here's the break. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, with the kind of motor Edwards plays with, doesn't give the defense much of a chance to catch him in transition. Nicely done, Anthony.
And that's going to end things here in Game 4. A terrific outing and a big-time conference finals win for the Thunder.
They had to fight for this one.
Look out below. How about Anthony Edwards, the bounce? Go ahead, Ant.
1:06 left in the game. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Outside McDaniels. From deep. That shot off. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams puts up a three. Edwards pulls it in. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for Minnesota. They trail by 14. Offline with a three. Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
If things are definitely working offensively, a balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
So it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. And with this win, they'll jump out to a 3-1 lead in the series. A commanding start.
And they can't afford to take their foot off the gas pedal. The job isn't done yet, but it's close to being all she wrote.
That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals.